Part 1 of Memory Block 4 is now complete. Let's now move onwards to Part 2, where we shall fast travel back to Messiah. And where I shall mute myself once again because we have another cutscene coming in. So, muting myself once again because it's cutscene time once the game loads.
Come, Altair. Speak with me a moment.
As you wish.
Word has reached me of your success. You've my gratitude and that of the realm. Freeing these cities from their corrupt leaders will no doubt promote the cause of peace.
Can you really be so sure?
The means by which men rule are reflected in their people. As you cleanse the cities of corruption, you heal the hearts and minds of those who live within.
Our enemies would disagree.
What do you mean?
Each man I've slain has confessed strange words to me. They are without regret. Even in death they seem confident of their success. Though they do not admit it directly, there is a tie that binds them. I'm sure of it.
There is a difference, Altair, between what we are told to be true and what we see to be true. Most men do not bother to make the distinction. It is simpler that way. But as an assassin, it is your nature to notice, to question.
Then what is it that connects these men?
But as an assassin, it is also your duty to still these thoughts and trust in your master. For there can be no true peace without order, and order requires authority.
You speak in circles, Master. You commend me for being aware, then ask me not to be. Which is it?
The question will be answered when you no longer need to ask it.
I assume you called me here for more than just a lecture.
Very well. A rank and weapon are again restored to you. 2 more leaders remain. Go and see to it that their rule is ended.
Alrighty then. New ability gained, regain balance and dodge. New ability gained, sword expertise, damage. You can practice in the courtyard. That is precisely what I'm going to do. Whilst I am here, and is he going to ask me about me teaching the students again?
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
And here we go again. Dodge. Press and hold R1 and press X to dodge an attack. You can follow this up with a regular attack. Okay.
The work of a master.
Okay. So, it's going well so far. See what he does.
And that, my students, is how we all should fight.
Oh, alright. That's probably the quickest... fighting tutorial I've probably had in this game so far, because that literally took less than a minute for me to get it done right, but somehow I still did it. Anyways, there we go. That is how you do dodging in the courtyard.
You must be busy. I understand.
So there we go. Let's now head down to Acre. And yes, I am officially calling it Acre because, well, I think that makes sense. We are going to head down to Acre for us to officially claim our next target. Although, first of all, we will need to speak to the leader of Acre, who is called Rasik. Okay, and yes, I do know that the leader of the Assassin's Bureau in Damascus is, of course, called Rafik. It's a name I've literally just remembered, and I do apologize if I made any mistakes on knowing what the name was. That was totally my fault. And I think this time I'm gonna go multicolored. And don't really think there are going to be any guards around here. Of course, I do know very well that I now have the option to fast travel to Acre, so that is precisely where I'm heading. And then, I think once I'm done with Memory Block 4, I'll basically be trying to claim each of the bonus items anyway, because, well, that is what I do. Or at least it's what I try and do. Because it's important. And it matters. So, our second target is located in Acre, and that is where we are heading next.
Use the action view to gather information about your surroundings.
So, heading over to Acre, and I don't think there are any citizens who need to be saved. Once I get in, I just, need to blend in with the scholars. Yeah, that's right. I need to blend in with the scholars to pretty much get this done. Yeah, that's what my plan is. Yeah, sometimes it takes longer for the game to load than it should, but other times you more or less have to understand what the game itself comes down to. And not really going to cause too much of a fuss whilst I'm here. I'm just going to dismount from my horse and I'm going to blend in with the scholars. Because this is how I can trespass the guards. Even though from time to time it may feel like a slow process, but trust me, this is the only way you can truly surpass the guard posts, unless you literally want to risk your life by walking across the ledges. Also, furthermore, dodging attacks could actually come pretty useful in this game, from what I can make out. And just going to keep myself within the blend because I do not want to piss off the guards this early. Of course, I know that's what will probably happen if I do not stay blending. Okay, I am now in the city and trying to escape the poor people. And the bureau is all the way over here, so I've got quite some distance to cover compared to Damascus.
This place is restricted. Be gone.
And trying to see if I can make up enough time. And this is pretty much the poor district, so I now need to try and see if I can go over to the rich district. Come on, come on. Yes, and apparently as it might be in Acre, we have a lot of English. We apparently have a lot of English speaking people here in Acre. At least I think a majority of the people here sound like they are English. Even though the other two nations are, even though the other two places are, you know, technically Muslim. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Muslim. And dropping down into the bunker, and now we speak to Rasik.
Rafiq,
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then, there was that business with Acre's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
Okay, let's get a move on into our next part of Acre, which, apparent as it might be, is officially the rich district. That is which we need to head. So, the rich district is right somewhere over there, I think. So, we're definitely not far from it, the way I see it. And also trying to avoid the rooftop guards whilst I am here.
What is you doing?
And apparently that's not what I should have done. That's not what I should have done. Well, coincidentally enough, neither have I. If you want my honest opinion. Or at least if you want my thorough, honest-to-God opinion. Am I now in the rich district? Oh, okay. I'm still in the poor district, in fact. Okay, no.
Heavens, what is you
Okay, that's not where I need to go. And try not to get any Richard... Try not to get any King Richard flags whilst I am here. I'm trying to avoid those. And I think this is the entrance I need to enter the rich district. Is this the right way? Or am I still being confused? Or am I still being as dazed and confused as I always am? Okay. And I need to try and get past the guards, which I know for sure is not going to be easy.
What a strange man.
It's definitely going to be a trippy experience, even though it won't be quite as trippy as the Robot Chicken universe. Even though I hate to say what precisely that would look like. Those of you who are familiar with Family Guy probably know what it is I'm on about. And I am now in the rich district, which means I now need to find out where the hell my first viewpoint is going to be. And yes, apparent as it might be, that is going to be a challenge. Whilst I am here. Apparent as it might be, that is going to be a major challenge. At least, judging by what I've seen up to this point. I mean, as long as I can just find one, then it should be able to get me into... Then it should be able to reveal... Oh, there's one. Found you. Okay. There's nothing that says this is not one of them. And also don't know why I was grabbing onto the ledge there, but whatever. Anyways, first viewpoint, and now we watch the rest of them becoming revealed. Since we now have our first one intact. And as of which we have a total of 11 viewpoints, and I just killed myself.
When you're out of knives, refill your stock by returning to Messiah.
Okay, we have officially found our first viewpoint, and now we need to obtain the other 10 viewpoints here in the rich district of Damascus. Sorry, the rich district of Acre, in fact. I know it's probably pronounced Acre, but I prefer to call it Acre because I think it makes more sense. And just taking care of business, because I know that's what I need to do. And not finding any biting points at the moment, so it's probably at the back. Damn it! I always seem to drop to the ground, apparently. Is there an option that says I can just grab onto any open ledges that are right there in front of me? Is there any option whatsoever? Or maybe I could just do that, which I guess you could say also works.
You have no business here.
And apparently neither do you. So, trying to get up to the viewpoint and hope that nobody else sees me whilst I am giving into the incentives of trial and error. Anyways, we now have 2 viewpoints here in the rich district of Acre, or Acre. I'm sticking with Acre, by the way, because the saying is easier. And yeah, we are anonymous again. The guards do not have to blame us for any contingencies we might be causing. Even then, of course, if I've had to kill a couple just to do it. Is that a Templar I see right there? Something tells me it is. He's watching me. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to kill this one.
You'll pay dearly! I'm catching up to you!
Oh yeah, I forgot I had dodge. I should have used dodge. Okay, so apparently no Templars. Okay, so there were no Templars up there, sadly. Although, because of everything I've had to keep my eyes open for. Okay, and that is a citizen I see right there, but obviously I am not going to deal with him just yet, because I have a viewpoint to claim first. I will be back for you. I swear to God, I will be back for you.
No one's going to help you.
I wouldn't say that, pal. Because judging by where I'm at now, I could easily help him at any time. And right before the archer fires, I'm now going to use viewpoint number 3, is this? Yeah, I think it's number 3. I was right. Even though we still have another... Okay, this time we are successful in pulling off the leap of faith. And my next one is right over there, I think.
Stop. You must not trespass here.
And there are going to be guards up here, but I will try my best to stay away from their presence, even then, of course, if I do have to hurt myself quite badly to do it. Okay, that was rude. Don't worry, madam, I'll be back for you in one of my future segments, whenever the hell I decide to do that. I will definitely be back to save your life. So, that is now 4 viewpoints down. And someone can see me right up there on the viewpoint. Well, at least I can see the viewpoints are in their own locations, which I think is a good thing. And now I just need to try and make it over to my next viewpoint. So I'm going to have to climb the roof to do it, but I definitely have an idea of knowing where the next viewpoint is in terms of location. Oh look, it's right over there, of course. I wonder how the hell I am going to dodge the attention of these guards. I would say by doing this. Even though I'm pretty sure they will notice me anyway. Because, well, that's what they do. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Come on, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it.
You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you...
Okay, I've made viewpoint number 5. And now we have just 6 viewpoints left. And my next one should be somewhere over... God, where is it? Somewhere over here? Oh, there's actually a viewpoint closer to me. I could have used that one if I really want. Oh, actually, you know what? I am going to use that one next. Because it's closer to me. That is going to be my next viewpoint, by the way. Because this one is clearly because this one is closer by quite some stretch. Just depends on knowing if I can make it or not. And yes, I can. Oh, okay.
You're not supposed to be here. Leave. You have no business here.
Who says I don't have any business here? I have perfect amounts of business here for your correction. I have all sorts of business here, in fact.
What's that fool doing?
And okay, climbing the ladder and getting what I think will now be viewpoint number 7. Yeah, that's right. Viewpoint number 7 is what this next one is. Might be confusing to everyone else, but at least I understand it. Anyways, continuing our search for viewpoints.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
And now I am dead. Okay. 7 viewpoints have now been discovered, and we still need another 4 to go. And hopefully this time I will not end up being pushed straight into the water like I was before. And okay, thankfully I did not get pushed into a guard that time. And apparently they still had to chase me, because for one reason or another they do not seem to trust me. Either that or I am just an idiot. Just basically a great big fucking idiot. Can I somehow escape though? Unlike previously when I was knocked into the water. Yeah, I can escape. Thankfully. And now I am hopeful in saying I can basically do anything. Even though I can see 2 guards right over there. And I would imagine they are both going to be aiming at me, so might as well get my throwing knives out and see if I can at least target one of these 2. and then maybe try and see if there is any possibility of me targeting the other one. Even though I may need to get to the other side in order to achieve it, which apparently might be is harder than it looks. But I do know it's what I need to do. And I need to make sure I am in position to pull off this feat. Oh, never mind. Or I can just push him off the side and declare that as being my vengeance. And apparently that's not where I need to be. Oh, okay, it's further across. That's where it is. No. Oh, okay. Or I can just climb across here, which is what I should do. Can I make it up here, though? And yes, I can. I can make it up here, in fact. And I am hopeful in saying there is more than just water down there. Because that, I can see right there as the ocean. 8 down and still 3 to go. Okay. We are protecting ourselves from the guards. I'm also going to need some more pocket knives whilst I am here, because that could also be useful. And is the maximum number still 5? Okay, it is still 5. So, not able to carry any additional pocket knives, at least not just yet. Which I can say is one of the things I'd want to have, but again, it's not really something I feel I can just have in my power. And, okay. And I probably shouldn't have done that. But it's fine, because I know precisely where the viewpoint is. Why, it's right up here, of course. Okay. I think I've managed to crack how I can get up to the top of the castle. It did take some time for me to figure this out, but I think I might have it this time. It wasn't easy, but I think I've got it. I think I've got it figured out this time. At least, I think, is what my subconscious was telling me. Even though it can tend to tell me all sorts of things, but you know. Shit like that. It's important. And I already killed the guards, but obviously I had to reset the camera whilst I was here because I was having quality issues. And the viewpoint is literally right at the top. So I just need to climb all the way to the top of this very big stone-built castle. And then, once I've reached the top, that should count as a viewpoint. God, this is high. It feels like I'm climbing the Empire State Building or something. With the heights I'm going. Is the top near here somewhere? Can I make it all the way to the very, very top? And yes, I can. And there is also something else up there, which, oddly enough, is one thing I did not know. But anyways, 9 viewpoints are down, and we still have a total of 2 viewpoints to go, and then that shall end what I believe to be episode number 16 of this game overall. And then, once we are done with this, we will be moving on to our next part of the game, which is, I think, rescuing the citizens. But anyways, climbing down, basically trying to take my time and not kill myself so easily from blinding heights. And also trying not to make myself noticeable by the guards, even then of course if I did have to hurt myself to do it. But the point is, we only have 2 viewpoints left, and my next one is right over there. As of which my quest to achieve 100% in every video game I play is forever a destiny. At least to me, I consider it to be forever a destiny. Anyways, 2 viewpoints left. One is right over there, and there is an archer right over there. Gonna use a throwing knife so he does not shoot me. That was right in the kisser, I think. And officially, I am now up here. And this should now make it viewpoint number 10 once I've found the edge. And there we go. Ten of 11 viewpoints have now been obtained. And we now need just one more viewpoint left to obtain, and that is right down on the very edge over there. And apparently I am moving further away rather than moving forwards. But anyways, I am heading right over here. Don't think the guards are really going to take any notice of me. As long as I don't cause anything arousing, then hopefully everything will be okay. And yep, something tells me this is not going to be easy. Or maybe it will be easy. I just have to walk normally and hope they do not make me out to be one of their suspects. Okay. Apparently he does not want me walking over there. So I think instead I'm just gonna climb up here and just try, and that is the top of a castle. That is the top of a castle rook I see right there. And I am quite sure this is a castle that stands before me. And also trying to keep myself within oscillation of wherever the game will take me. Even then, of course, if it does feel like I'm on a complete road to nowhere. Okay. And I cannot climb up the wall to make it, so I'm gonna have to find somewhere else. Okay, no one has seen me at the moment, which I think is a good thing. And let's have a look. Okay, so, oh, what do you know? There is a perfectly good ladder that's right up ahead of me.
You have no business here. Leave.
I have every means of business here. I have every means of business here, in fact. Even then, of course, if I'll literally have to kill you to do it.
Leave, peasant.
Sod it.
Leave.
Not until you are dead. Because I need to try and see if I can make it up the wall. And can I achieve that? In spite of there being some glitch out effects I will have to consolidate myself with. And apparently the game is glitching out on me, which I think is interesting to say the least. Either that or it appears to be running faster than it normally does. No, could just be glitch effects. I honestly don't have any idea what it really is. Okay. Well, this game really does like to present its challenges. That most of the time I will be okay with obliging to. And we have made it to the top of the rook. Also the very top of Acre, in fact. So I shall now end this segment by diving into a sea of hay. So, there we go. That is now all of our viewpoints obtained in the rich district of Acre. And so, next time we shall be saving the citizens here in Acre. Stay tuned.